What do you know what I say to that? Fuck the Beatles. That is better than the Beatles. That's better than the Beatles version of it. That is brilliant.
Saturday, so you can imagine how.
It was just fucking. And we got on stage, and anything that could go wrong went wrong. Like.
I need to find out why they're called Tina Sandwich, because that's unbelievable. What they do, we'll get them on the screen. So we're sponsored by MI Storage. Go and check them out. Thanks very much to them for sponsoring us, and we will bring them on screen right now. There you go. How are you doing?
Hello,
mate. How you doing? You okay?
Good, mate.
I've introduced you, but introduce yourselves.
This is Liam.
I'm Liam.
I'm Owen, and we are San Quentin. Thank you for having us.
Oh, Sam Quentin. I think I've been calling him Quentin. I don't know, whatever.
A lot of people do. A lot of people do. We don't mind.
So what's the rationale behind the name?
Well, that's you, innit?
Well, I thought we didn't know what to call ourselves at the start, and it was I think it was running through loads of names. I think it was called the Gamblers at one point.
Not good.
And I had this like Johnny Cash photo on the wall, and it was just like the other one with his middle finger up.
Yeah.
I just saw the name, and I was like, maybe we should just do this.
Live at San Quentin, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it's stuck ever since then. So
love it.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. I've been listening to. I'm gonna can't think what the bloody called now. I've been listening to an audio book today with Bob Mortimer. And he was in a band years ago, and it failed miserably. And I think they called themselves something like dog shit or something like that. And he said that's what we were, dog shit. He said they were on stage for 5 minutes, and it's a comical story. And that's why I like to understand where the names come from, because you get some bands that pick a name, and there's like 3,000 other bands call that. Or I like a bit of. We've had one on here earlier on. I know this is about you, but I mean, what a name for a band. They're called Tina Sandwich. I mean. I need to find out why they're called Tina Sandwich, because that's unbelievable, isn't it? I don't know.
Tuna sandwich.
Tina Sandwich, not tuna sandwich. Tina Sandwich. So, hey, you're on our first show of the year, so thanks for coming on, and thanks for Janice for sorting it out. And
thanks for having us.
We like your work, because we've got a couple of tracks to play. And Janice, I've not even had a look at it yet, because Janice has sent me some stuff today, which was. I think you've done a very risque. You've done a Beatles cover, haven't you?
Yes, we do that live from now and then. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how long it is. This is from the old Gram, so I should have had it pre-done, shouldn't I? But it's here. What I'll do. Make sure you sing. What do you know what I say to that? Fuck the Beatles. That is better than the Beatles. That's better than the Beatles version of it. That is brilliant. That is fucking.
You can record you saying that. We'll take a video.
Fuck the Beatles. Yeah, that is brilliant. I love it. Thanks for Paul.
I could vaguely hear a vocal, and it's just making me laugh because it's like.
Yeah, because we're on Zoom. We happened with Janice. I didn't realise this. It cuts music. So I need to find another. I need to find another video platform to use, because it's not very good when you try to do a show with different people. That is brilliant. That is
thank you.
That is absolutely knockout. I'd not heard it. She sent it me about 10 minutes before the show. Well, she didn't. But she sent it to me and said, "You want to slip this in somewhere?" That is brilliant, lads. I bet that goes down an absolute storm.
No, people do love it. Yeah,
go down well. Yeah,
it's always good to get a song in that people like singing to as well. So that's why we do it a lot.
I like that. Seriously, I don't blow smoke up people's asses. That's not what I'm about. That is brilliant. That is wonderful. I love that. Love it. Yeah. Thanks for John and what have you for writing it. But apart from that, you own that. You own that song. You own that song now. I tell you own that. Love that. We got to get. Have you put that? Is that on Spotify and what have you? No.
No, not on Spotify at all. No. Maybe saying for the future. Who knows?
Wow. I love that. Absolutely love it.
To be fair, there is a well-known. It's another guy has covered it in that version. So we have rocked up that version. I wouldn't want to take ownership of that song, but we play it live. We like that
George
version.
Clark
of
Jr.
it,
in it. Yeah, he done the other version of it as well.
But,
I've not heard his version, but he doesn't sing it and play it as good as you guys live. So there you go. So screw him as well. Right, I'm looking for questions. Got any questions, people? I think I've got something here. Oh, that's it. Yeah, Janice says, why did you pick Come Together? You've probably slightly answered that in that response then. Why did you pick that track from the Beatles?
Well, I think I sent you over, didn't I? So I think it was. I saw the what's his name?
George Clark Jr.
Is it George Clark Jr.? Yeah, he's like a blues artist, and I was like, we've got to do this. It sounds fucking quality.
Yeah.
And I think also in a set, it's nice to have like a touch base with a cover song, especially if you're like an up and coming band where not all the crowds always know all your songs. It's nice to have a song where people go, oh, fucking, I could sing that.
I think you're right. If you've grown and everyone in the room knows your stuff and starts singing, that's amazing. Or you can just stand there and they just start singing your stuff. But you're right. As humans and as viewers, we want to feel when we go to a live gig, we want to participate. We want to feel part of it, even if it's just when I do this, you go la la or whatever. People want to they feel part of it, and I think at the end of the gig, they'll go away with a better feeling if they've actually done a bit of 100%. Singing or chatted, sang
it
along.
Breaks that barrier in a gig, I think, doesn't it? Sometimes breaks that barrier.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're actually spot on. So we've got a couple of tracks. I know sometimes I ask obscure questions, and some of the same questions come time and time again. But this one's, I like asking this one. Have you got a disaster that's happened on stage? Because normally after the event, they're very comical and something that we can chuckle at.
Do you know what? I'd say it's Isle of Wight Festival. We the first time we played Isle of Wight Festival was, I think it was our first festival, so we was a little bit like nervous about it, and we've been hitting it hard for fucking like.
We played
2 days.
basically. we got there early on the Thursday, and we didn't play till Saturday.
Yeah, like 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock on a Saturday, so you can imagine how.
It was just fucking, and we got on stage, and anything that could go wrong went wrong, like string snap and fucking. All of a sudden, I couldn't hear anything coming through. I think my amp cut out. Then like I was just looking at it, like, when's the fucking set going to go?
Rocking in the corner on the stage. Yeah. This is new. Yeah. Let's come together.
Yeah.
It's fucking disaster, but it was good after. It wasn't good after, but we made it good through alcohol, just drinking it. We drowned our sorrows fucking playing Isle of Wight Festival.
But you said the first time you played, so you played again.
Oh no, we didn't play. No. We played.
We've done other festivals after.
Oh right.
We basically learned how to control it before we went on stage. Really.
Well, this is the thing about life, and it applies to being an artist or whatever you do. You've got to have those failures, because when you don't have those, you need the failures, because one day, especially if you get bigger and bigger and bigger, then failures come and you don't have to cope with it or don't know what to do. So you learn from that. So
100%. Yeah, I agree with you.
You've definitely got to have those big cock-ups. We did Dougie Fest last year, and there's a couple of things we did that on the day it was great, but afterwards we watched some other content and we sort of messed it up a little bit, and I was infuriated by it. But it spurred me on to go, right, okay, that went wrong. Let's move on. Let's put something in place, and we put something in place for this year. So you've got to learn. Failure is the best way to learn and best way to grow. If you've not failed, then you've got no chance. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's it. Oh, yeah. We had that as track of the month, didn't we? She said, "Tell us about Elements," which we had as our track of the month.
Ooh. Yeah. I mean, it's been. I wrote Element. Fucking. Must be. I wrote it ages ago, before any of the new songs, like Feed the Ego songs, and it was just in one of them ones that was in the back locker, and we just never thought we'd use it. And we're coming towards this new EP. We've done I shouldn't leak anything yet, but we've got some other stuff coming. And it was a bit of a heavier song, so I thought we're heading in a heavier direction. So we ended up sort of getting in and doing it, and it came together really quickly. It came together in a day, didn't it?
Yeah, it's like a fast-paced song, fun lyrics. It's great to play live, and it was like to bridge a gap between EPs as a single, and it suits that well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like that, and we've played that a few times. It was, like I say, it was our track of the month, and I think I was playing the other day. It's a great track. It's a good track, and we've got that We've got 2 tracks from you anyway. I got that and Serotonin as the other track.
Yeah.
Is that a new one? Is that your new one?
No, Serotonin was the one before.
Out.
That was in the summer.
Yeah, in the summer
June.
it come out, June sort of time.
Yeah,
and it was on our last Feed the Eco EP. It was on our debut EP. Yeah.
Not Feed the Eagle.
Not Feed the Eagle, no.
No, you're doing all right though, aren't you? Because you've some of your tracks, they step off. You've had over 100,000 streams on that one.
That was only the other day.
Yeah,
that was literally at the weekend that happened.
Yeah. I think it's nice when they you see a lot of people like paying for streams nowadays, and I fucking hate that. You can tell when they're doing it because all of a sudden their monthly listens will go up to like fucking 30,000, and then like a week or two later it'll be down to like 52.
It's pointless because, well, one or two things. People know you're not gaining anything, and then let's face it, platforms like Spotify and all the rest of it, no, they can sense what's happening.
They pick up on it,
and then they screw you over and push you down, don't promote you or the rest of it. You want to? I'd rather. I've said this before. It's like the show tonight. I'd rather have six people watching tonight than fake it that we've got 3,000 watching. Do you know what I mean? Or whatever it is. Because for me, it's this, especially this show and this part of the interview, it goes on to other stuff. That content goes on to Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and all the rest of it. Because not everyone can turn up when we're on. Do you know what I mean? So
exactly.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. So what have you got coming up in 2024? What's happening? Apart from the EP.
We literally can't. I don't think we can talk about anything cool. But we have just announced that we're playing Then Festival in Sheffield on the 23rd of March.
Right.
Got some cool bands playing.
Wow.
So yeah, we're well excited for that down the network.
We'll probably sort of say it like we've gone down a different route with this new stuff we're doing. It's like I would say it's a lot heavier, but it's still got the elements of like our kind of like sound. But we're trying to push it a little bit more and go down different sort of avenues, but it isn't too far away from what we've done before.
Yeah, different story writing and stuff like that.
Yeah. So
cool.
We're quite excited for it, really, like getting in there and.
So yeah, what comes of that, I can imagine, would be some shows around the UK and stuff like that, which we'll probably be working on announcing hopefully soon. There's a lot in the pipeline, hopefully.
No, that's good. I mean, that's quite early for a festival, isn't it? March.
I think it's an indoor festival at Network in Sheffield. Yeah, we've done a few there. It's really good.
It's a good venue for them festivals. They've done, we've been to 2 other ones there.
They have all the free rooms, didn't they? So they can put loads of people at the same time. It's really good. Really good. Anyone who's listening should come down. Yeah,
come down, go down, people. Because we have ours, we had one last year, set as if we have it every year, but we should be. But we had ours last year in May in the back of the studio, basically my back garden, but it's quite a long back garden. It's not like a little, do you know what I mean? Get 3 people in. We had 7 bands over 7 or 8 hours, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, nice.
Was it good?
It was awesome, man. It was like a dream come true. I mean, it's not like I don't know. For me, it must be the same feeling as you guys going on stage and doing a gig or going to do your first big gig. I was just tingling all day. I didn't have a drink till the last band come on, and I was just like looking and going, wow, these are playing, we're beaming it out, and they're in my back garden. How does this happen?
Right.
It's just phenomenal. I can't play an instrument, I can't sing, but I just love music, and it's great to do that. So, you've been on the BBC introduction as well, haven't you? I have to spit when I say BBC, because
we've
brilliant.
Done,
we have a few stints, yeah. Done Radio 1 with Nels, is it?
Nels Hilton, yeah. And
introducing Matt Plum.
Got what's the Radio X, John Kennedy.
Stuff like that. Yeah,
brilliant.
Yeah,
brilliant. And finally, you've reached the higher echelons and come to Duggystone So thank you for that.
We appreciate You're waiting for the call when it's finally come.
Hey, it's only by invite, and we only get people we want on here. We don't just get anyone on. Do you know what I mean? You can't just go, we want to be on. No, Janice says we want them on, or I'll see a band and go, we've got to get them on. They're awesome, and that's how that's how it works. That's how it works. So, who's your influences? Who influenced you to be? Well, let's rewind that back again. How did you come to be together? What's that story? What got you together?
We're cousins, we are.
Yeah, we're related.
Right.
And me and Nick, the bass player, we was like messing around with music and that. And then Owen was in a band with Dan and Luke.
Yeah, like a covers
years
band.
ago,
Yeah,
like a covers
years
band.
and years ago.
And then like I came up to him like about a year before we got together and was like, "Oh, do you fancy doing something?"
And I went, "No chance, leave me alone."
Yeah,
I know well better things going on than you.
And then he came begging at my feet a year later.
Yeah.
I don't really know
Yeah. And then from there, literally, we started practicing. Then COVID happened.
Yeah.
Which was good because we were able to then really sort of master everything together.
Mm.
And then we done our first show two years ago, I think.
About 2 years ago, yeah. So we've not been around a long time.
No.
Like about 2 years, since
September 2021 was the first show, so just over 2.
Yeah, it feels longer.
in a good way. It's a bit like me. I've been with my wife for 25 years. It was like 20. She said, "Oh, we've been together 20 years." I went, "No, 25 years." I love it to bits, but yeah, like everything, any band, you have ups and downs. You have, you know what I mean. Yeah. You have arguments about what you want to do. You both have different sort of, When you're being cousins, do you find that you're more in tune with the same thing? Does that make sense? I think
not really.
No.
It's good. We get along well, and we don't argue too much.
No, there's none of that.
It's probably more arguments with everyone else.
Yeah.
But we get along quite well, and it's a good dynamic, to be honest with you.
Yeah, excellent. Oh, keep it going.
Sometimes he's all right. Sometimes he's a bit of a wanker.
He loves me, really. That's about it.
Well, yeah, I have a similar thing because I do stuff with my brother. My brother works in the background for this, and we've worked together on other stuff, and we infuriate each other. But together, we do. We wind each other up because I'm like, "Let's go, let's do it," and he wants everything all the I's dotted and the T's crossed, and I'm like. We can't go. We can't do it yet. We're only 80%. Yeah, that's enough for me. Let's go. And sometimes it backfires. Sometimes it works. But that's me.
Yeah,
but I think the balance works because he's, stable, and and I'm a bit of a maverick. So I think the two, over the years, I started to listen to him a little bit, going, "Yeah, you're right, kid, because I'm going to cock this up." Yeah. So, what's the writing process? Who does the writing and the music? Yeah.
This man over here.
I do the writing. Yeah.
So, he does the writing. I take the glory. Do you know what I mean?
He takes all the glory when he's live. It's all like.
It's all about me, isn't it?
Come over here. I'm the fucking corner. No one wants to talk to me.
Well, rock it, baby, rock it. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's all about, isn't it? Does he just turn up with his his guitar?
Yeah,
it's been hard, lads. Look, I've got just a microphone, no guitar, just a mic.
Yeah. He just has a mic. Well, he don't even have a mic anymore. He uses the venue's mic. He's a.
Oh God! So
it's all take.
Yeah, but I bring the heart, man. I bring the heart.
Well, what can I say? The heart and the drive. That's all you need, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
That's all you need.
I love it. Yeah, I feel sorry for drummers because they're stuck at the back and they've got to carry all that crap in, haven't they? That they've got, and then
Mate, we carry a lot. You got to help the drummer out, don't you?
I have to. Yeah, I have to settle this stuff.
Owen does take a lot of the drum stuff in.
There you go, then. So he does. He does contribute. We found some out now. You've actually, you're.
I'm the drum tech. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
it's got a bit of purpose now. Yeah.
So which bands influence you then? So who's your go-to?
Who do I like at the moment? Inhaler, Raytons, big influence, especially on your first bit of writing as well.
It, yeah.
Love them. Keep trying to get them on here, but they just ignore us. I think they've gone all divish now. Now they've gone over a certain level. They're not interested, but I'm not having it. I'm going to keep on going like a dog with a bone. I want them on.
100%.
Yeah, you get them. If you want it, you'll get it.
I want them on.
Yeah.
So,
I think the Raytons are quality, aren't they? They're really good. What they've done is great. Playing the stadium. I mean, they're even playing like a fucking Clifton Park, aren't they, soon?
Yeah, I think what's good about it, and for like guys like yourselves and other bands that are emerging and up and coming, it is still possible.
Yeah. Before then, there was no one really doing like stadiums doing that kind of music. Do you know what I mean? It was a little bit unheard of.
Yeah.
You see a lot of bands that are like quirky or that have got like a real big rock or indie element, like Nothing But Thieves, or if you look at like bands like that, you can tell they're going to do stadiums. But with the Raytons, you listen to it and it's fucking great music.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't expect it to be like a stadium band, but I would go and listen to it. But when like it's just fucking took off for a minute.
Whatever they've done it right, and they've done it on their own. And our hats off to the guys. It's brilliant. So
I think you see a lot of jealousy, don't you? You see a lot of other bands, and I've seen quite a few other bands like sort of like slating them for it. And I'm thinking like, you're only doing it because you're jealous.
Yeah, jealous. I'd be as a band going, right, okay, what have they done that we're not doing? What can we do? Can we chat to them? Will they help us? Will they get us on stage? Do you know what I mean? Negative gets you absolutely nowhere. So negative gets you nowhere, but this is a question. You can be politically correct and not answer it. It's one that I love asking. Or you can answer it and you can go all out. Which band or bands would you put in room 101, never to be heard again? And now you don't have to answer it, but you can if you want.
Yeah, you've got to be careful, haven't you?
No, you don't have to, but I ask it because some people just splurge it out. I mean, it's like before I've even asked the question, they've said about 5 names. So you don't have to.
There's no one I really hate. Like, if there's people I don't like music-wise or anything like that, I just don't tend to listen to.
Yeah, same here, yeah.
Fine.
Push them on. Out of sight, out of mind, isn't it?
Maybe Machine Gun Kelly. I don't like his stuff.
That'll do.
The rap stuff's all right.
Yeah.
So what's your go-to music? You've spread the ratings, but what sort of, do you dip into other genres or you just stick to...
I quite like hip-hop and R&B, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Nice.
That's what we listened to when we were younger, isn't it?
Yeah, I think definitely, I like rap, so...
I used to do a hip-hop show on a Saturday night, but I had to cut my show down, so bin that one off. Yeah, I know quite a few up-and-coming, emerging hip-hop artists in the States, so... yeah, they definitely know me in Detroit and places like that. So, yeah, I just put something out to give, didn't it? And we love the indie music, so we plumped for this instead and thought we'd focus on this rather than going into the old hip-hop. But it's good. I listen to a lot of drum and bass and liquid drum and bass, which you wouldn't expect, but my lad's 21, he's got me right into it the last couple of years. So
yeah, drum and bass, it's a popular... We went to Creamfields this summer, and that was it was good. Went to some drum and bass tents. Quite intense, some of it.
Very intense.
Yeah, I like the milder stuff. I like the liquid drum and bass, but I think it's something that you can put on and just have in the background and just get into it. Some cracking artists in that.
Yeah.
So is there anything you want to? Because we've been chatting for ages. Is there anything you want to promote, talk about, or before I'm going to let you get on with your evening?
Annoyingly, we're probably like 3 weeks too early, 4 weeks too early to start.
I would say just keep an eye on our socials. We've got some decent stuff coming, and pretty sure we're going to have a tour in the summer.
Brilliant.
So just keep an eye out for the dates and just if you can grab a ticket.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, this is not a one-hit wonder. We have people on there, but what you can also do, if you speak to Janice, what would be really great, and some bands have done it, if you want to drop her a video over WhatsApp, she'll send it to me. We can play it on the show, or you've got something releasing. We can play, because that's what we want to add. Is not just having the interviews, but we want to add more sound bites. So make it like a proper magazine show. So whoever's coming on, we're doing this week, or this is happening, that's happening. Because like we say, we don't just want bands on ones. We as far as we're concerned, there's a relationship going on, and we want to keep that going. So any information, drop a video, a voice message to Janice, and she'll get it to me in the studio, and we'll put it on one of the shows.
Thank you.
Legends.
But
thank you very much.
I really like your vibe, guys. We're gonna let you go. You won't be able to hear the tracks anyway because Zoom's messing me about. But we will. But everyone else will be listening to it. Hang on, I can't get my bloody playlist up now. Don't know where it's gone. It's disappeared on me. I know why. Because I was looking at your profile on here, so it's there. Right. Well, it's been lovely to speak to you, and we're gonna wrap. Oh, hang on a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. I've lost my play. Oh, it's here. Sorry. Very professional this show,
There we go.
This is the trouble, you see, when you've only got me and there's no one else. Got no production team, just me.
Yeah, get some producers.
Live, innit? Live, man.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
I love... Before you go, I'll tell you, there's a show that I do sometimes. It's called Freestyle, whatever the day is, Freestyle Wednesday. And I put a playlist up on, say, the Tuesday night. Wednesday morning, I come in, or Thursday morning, and that's the first time I see the playlist. And every track someone's put on, well, I've got the time while the track is playing to counter it with another track, similar sound or genre, and someone judges which is the best one. So I've got 2 to 4 minutes to pick. And that is, when you talk about live, that is seat of your pants. But the thrill of it is amazing. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Right, anyway, bored you to death. I'm going to let you go. Thanks very much. Success with all your stuff you're doing. Sounds exciting. And that was sang... I'm going to say... You say it, because I'll say it wrong.
Dan Quentin.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah, maybe.
See you later. San Quentin, guys. Love it. Dougie's a Tommy Dustbin. See you later, lads.